Yo, what's up, everybody? Robbie John the Barber here with the Lost Boys Barber. I'm coming to you today with the Legacy lineup, and it's a channel where we discuss everything from faith, finances, to relationships. Today's discussion is, should I get life insurance for my child? The answer is yes, but let's get into it. So the discussion was brought up to me earlier in the week by my colleagues at Duval Financial Group, and the topic of discussion was, should I get life insurance for my child? And the simple answer is yes, absolutely, you really should. And I can break it down for you in three solid reasons. Okay. Number one, now admittedly, this is the toughest one for me to tackle because the thought or the discussion of losing a child causes me, a certain level of anxiety. But it doesn't mean that we shouldn't have the conversation, and it shouldn't mean that we're not prepared if and when something like that happens. So the first reason is, God forbid you experience the loss of a child. And it really comes down to financial strain versus peace of mind. Excuse me. Now, I've never had to experience the loss of a child, but I imagine that in the immediate moments, the following days, the subsequent weeks of dealing with that loss, the last thing you want to have to deal with is having to go back to work right away, or wondering how you're going to pay for certain bills, or even to creating and coordinating like a GoFundMe account, which I know some people have had to do, and no judgment on them. But, these are the types of stresses that you really can avoid by getting a life insurance policy. With a life insurance policy, that death benefit is going to cover all of the stresses financially, anyways, of what you're going through. And so that's the heaviest, and that's the first reason that you should. It's for peace of mind. The second reason you should get a life insurance policy for your kid is actually something called future insurability. Now, this is actually a solid gift that you can hand over to your child. The earlier you get your life insurance policy, the less it's going to cost. And it also guarantees that they are able to get more insurance in the future through something called a guarantee insurability rider. Now, the way we can structure policies at Duval Financial Group is that we add into your policy that for 7 more instances, you can add up to $50,000 in coverage for your child at 7 different benchmarks in their life. So that's $50,000 more times 7. And that turns out is a huge gift. Consider this: childhood obesity rates, childhood morbidity rates, certain childhood cancers are becoming more and more prevalent in society, right? Let's just say your child actually experiences one of these conditions and is not insured. Well, unfortunately, like, you can find yourself, or you can find your child uninsurable, and that's a very heavy prospect to have to face down all of those bills and all of the costs without life insurance. So you can actually gift them the status of being further insured later on in their life. So that's the death benefit, that's future insurability. And the last reason you should get a life insurance policy for your child is the cash value. Now, if you structure a policy properly, and at Duval Financial Group, we do structure these policies properly, you can actually build a cash value in the policy. This the more amount, the more time goes by, the more the cash value builds up, the more you pay into the policy. And they can actually, at a later time in their life, go in and borrow against this cash value at a fixed low interest rate. And it makes it so much easier than going to, say, something like a bank where, your credit's on the line, you don't know what the interest rate's going to be or whether they're going to lend to you at all. And so those are 3 solid reasons why you should invest in a life insurance policy for your child. Again, my name is Robbie John de Guzman with the Legacy Lineup. I actually work with Duval Financial Group. It's an award-winning financial consulting group. And we would love to work with you if you would like to work with me in the future, or if you have any questions about any of the products that we can help you out with. I would love to get offline with you. Hit me up, text me, DM me, or you can schedule a cut like Mikey's doing here, and we could talk about it. But for the Legacy Lineup, that's everything I got for you today. Thanks for stopping by.